This is a Merry Fisher 625. These are extremely popular boats for sports fishing and for cruising and day, even weekend trips. She's down here, she's coming up for sale on Milford Marina, so let's have a little look around her together. You can see the size of the rear cockpit on these boats. So if you were out day fishing, you can get 4 to 6 people in this cockpit. She's powered by a Suzuki 115 outboard engine, and you can see the small Thankyou 6 horsepower auxiliary engine as well. This boat has a bimini cover over the back to keep you dry in the wind and rain, or to keep the sun off you. Just heading around, these are such popular little boats, really great. You have a nice big foredeck and wide side decks for a 6-meter boat. Lovely visibility through the front windscreen. And side opening windows both sides. So while we're here, on the foredeck we have an anchor locker, very generously sized. And then the anchor comes over the roller on the bow for manual deployment. Okay, another striking feature on these boats are the rails. You've got nice stainless steel rails running up the decks onto the foredeck, so you do feel nice and safe on them. You have an opening hatch here and another one here. So this one's obviously into the wheelhouse, this one's down into the forward cabin accommodation area. And moving aft, here's the bimini. These are great, and you can get side screens to put on as well. So these are really great to keep the weather off you. And with the side screens and the back screen as well, you're completely closing in the cockpit area, which is a really, really great feature of this boat. So you can see the size of the cockpit. You've got a lovely bench seat across the back. This is on 3 legs that fold up, and the bench seat folds down. So this opens the entire area up if you're just standing fishing, or if you're in cruising mode, we lay out like this. And we've got the bench seat for guests to sit down and enjoy themselves. You've got a lovely walk through onto the bathing platform. There's a ladder under here on this side, and then on the other side, a step down onto a smaller bathing platform. Your petrol filling point is here, and then you've got your auxiliary engine, 6 horsepower Thankyou, mounted on a high-low mount, and the 115 Suzuki main engine. This engine also has a stainless steel propeller. So on this side we have this lift-up flap here. This isn't a storage locker, this is just access down into the bilge space below. Okay. So, we're here in the cockpit. Underneath our feet here, we have the petrol tank, and we have 2 batteries and the battery isolation switches. That's all neatly hidden away underneath the floor. Really good access up onto the side decks. And then the sliding patio style door into the main cabin. These were really popular as opposed to the roller shutter doors. With the roller shutter, once it's up, it's up. You can't see through it if it's down, so it has to stay up, and you're exposed to the elements. Whereas with the patio doors, if you're out on a bit of a bad day, you can shut the door and stay nice and warm and dry inside the pilot house. So moving inside, they've packed loads into the cabin of this boat. Bear in mind, she's only 6 meters, and we'll start here. You have a sink with pumped cold water this side, and storage lockers at the back for all your bits and bobs. And then on this side, the owners actually put a cushion here, so you can use it as a seat if you want to. But moving that out of the way, you have a gas hob there. Behind it, you have a storage locker with a lift-up lid, and there's even a little power point in there. The lift up lid serves as worktop space, as does this. And then under here, we have a lovely big storage locker. This is your 240 volt RCD protection here. And then on the other side, we have another storage locker underneath the helm seat there. And then moving forwards, just past the helm for a moment, you have the forward accommodation area. So this is a lovely big seating area, or this doubles up as a berth. So you can actually sleep on this boat for a weekend if you want to. Under here, we have a sea toilet built in, which is a really nice extra. You don't see that on many of these boats. You usually see the chemical toilets. But yes, she has a sea toilet built in under there, which is fantastic. And you also have storage here, and the same on this side. Another shore power socket here. So no shortage of shore power on a nice small boat of this size, and a really comfortable little forward cabin. Here's the deck hatch that we saw earlier. And if I look up here, there's the one leading into the wheelhouse. So let's talk seats, because again, this boat comes with suspension seats. This is not from factory. They would have been solid seats, so this has had an upgrade at some point in its life. And I mean, this is a very expensive upgrade and a really nice one as well. This is going to take all the shock from you if you're out at sea in a bit of rough weather. Suspension on both seats. You can see this would have been the original pedestal for the original helm seat. These, if you're interested in buying this boat, these have been recovered by the current owner, and very nicely too. And as usual, we've got the bolster that lifts up, so you can go from standing or sitting position. Nice grab rails all round to hang on, and the helm position here. Again, this seat has been reupholstered and it's on suspension too. And we have a very attractive dashboard here. We've got the Lawrence Elite 7 Chirp Fish Finder GPS unit. We've got a standard Horizon Eclipse VHF, and then your usual engine gauges. This is a mobile phone holder, bilge pump switches, and all the boat switches for all the boat systems, and obviously the Suzuki control box for the outboard engine. Lovely wooden steering wheel, and visibility. As you find always with these Merry Fishers, you can stand in the wheelhouse and do a 360 and see all the way around. There's nothing you cannot see. And just for added vision, you've got a rear view camera here as well that the current owner's popped in, just so you don't have to turn your neck to see what's going on behind you. Okay, not much more to see, but I will highlight a few things like this. She's got lovely fishing rod holders on the side, stainless steel fittings, so your rope is going to go around your cleat through this stainless steel fitting here and out of your fair lead, so it's all really neat. Here it is, this side. It's all really neat and well thought out. As I said before, you've got nice side decks and access up to the bow. Both sides identical, so she's not an offset wheelhouse as you see with some. This is central, and you've got the same access both sides. I am standing here, I'm 6'2", and I've got headroom underneath the canvas, so she's nice and tall. You're not stooping down. Yeah. So the Jeanneau Merry Fisher 625, a very well thought out boat and worth every penny. They're so versatile. You can put them on a trailer. This doesn't come with a trailer, but you can easily put them on a trailer and tow them to wherever you want to go. You can launch them easily off a slipway. You could single-handed launch this if you wanted to, and go fishing for the day. Go out with your friends, go out with your family, or wakeboarding or toys. They really are a very versatile boat. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and put your comments down below. I'd like to see what you think about my videos, and please do subscribe. I'm noticing a lot of you aren't subscribed to my channel. If you subscribe, you'll get notifications of my videos which come up every week. We do boat tours like this one. We also do yachts, other bigger motor cruisers, and we do a few little things in between just to give you an idea of what's going on down here at our premises in Milford Haven. So please do like, please do comment, please do subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.